A wonderful good day and a warm welcome to another new video. Today we are going to replace the rear brake caliper on this VW Golf 4 1.9 TDI right now. Specifically the right rear. Basically the job's essentially the same everywhere, but there are different calipers. Depends on which brake setup you have in back. I think some even have drum brakes. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, it's got rear disc brakes and we're going to swap out the brake caliper. You can check all the tools you'll need for this right down below here. Buy link in the video description. Brake calipers linked there too. And very important, we obviously have to bleed the brake system here. We need to open it up, which means brake fluid will run out when we use a brake fluid bleeder for the whole procedure here. Then bleed the whole system and change the brake fluid. You can do it without one of those devices too, if you've got two people working together to do it properly and efficiently. And definitely bring someone who actually knows what they're doing for the swap. Don't just watch this video and try to copy it. It's really dangerous. So be careful and make sure someone who knows their stuff is with you. Everything else is linked below, and with the discount code VIDIEVOLVE, you can save 5%. I'd say let's go. We'll do it like this. First, we really have to get the brake cable out. We're swapping out the brake caliper because this lever here really does tend to get stuck quite often, a bit. So, as you can see, it already won't spring back. Now we'll take the clip off. And we'll take the whole thing out. We swapped the hoses here before. That was a while ago, but that's no big deal. We'll just do the screws. And then we'll take the hose off. Otherwise, this will keep dripping on us the whole time. Careful, it's really very easy to slip right around here. Because of the hose. That's not going to come out. Remove the hose. It's absolutely important. Brake fluid will run out. Important. Put something underneath. Important. The copper washers. Where? The copper washers, or rather, aluminum seals. Where the brake hose is bolted on, replace them if necessary. Please do it now. They tend to oxidize or simply corrode away. Let's take this off now then. And we'd already done this once, I'd say about 4 months ago when we redid it. Now the saddle quite simply isn't cooperating anymore. And now we can go and take the saddle off. So, I hope you've seen enough. I just noticed the light came on here. So once we remove all of these components, make everything move freely, thoroughly clean it, and apply grease. We've done that plenty of times. Check that the guide pins are moving freely, pull them out, clean them, and re-grease them. And then depending on whether you want to replace the pads now or your lining's still okay, we can reinstall everything. As you can see, the pads will need to be changed relatively soon and clearly need replacing. And then basically put the whole thing back together. Again, when doing so, make sure those clips, those little springs, aren't sticking out here. I mean the springs that sit on the brake pads properly and snugly. so it's held nice and very snug against here. And the screws are torqued to 35 Newton meters now. Okay, yeah, right. Afterwards, it's located. After that, there's a screw here so no dirt can get in, sealing the opening against contamination. Let's unscrew the entire assembly, and then we can now secure the brake hose immediately now. Let's clean this up right now. So, possibly new seals. The whole thing has to screw in easily, by hand. Whatever you do, make sure not to damage the threads in any way or we'll have problems with leaks, please. Definitely. Put the whole thing in there all nice and clean. There is a fine thread, and then the brake cable is then put back on again. We don't need to adjust anything here, the brake caliper. It essentially self-adjusts on the inside when we move it a few times, pretty much on its own, indeed, really. That should do it. That should be everything for now. Now, of course, we still need to bleed the brakes. We've covered that in separate videos. In those, we don't just change the brake fluid here, we properly and thoroughly bleed the entire system as well, of course, really, truly, indeed. There's a video in the description. There are separate videos for that. Yeah, guys. And that's roughly how it can look. Of course, important. Bleed the brake fluid after the repair. Don't just bleed one side, bleed the whole brake system. We made separate videos about that, all linked in the description or on the channel. Just type brake fluid change, and I think 2 or 3 videos will come up, and you can easily find them there without any trouble. Yeah, write anything else in the comments below, and I'd say see you next time, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please take care as always. Bye for now and stay safe.